in editing, translating, associated with different social activities, and most importantly, he has organized 12 International Poetry Fest, organized 4 seminars, 3 conferences, 1 symposium, and 15 summer camps for over 14 years. It's not a matter of joke. Mostly difficult job to continue to promote literature. He has 30 title pages, compiled 6 series. Along with teaching aids, he had delivered 50 guest lectures in different colleges and universities. Among the teachers, students, players, and employers, he has been a renowned name and is having a glorifying fame. He has authored 9 books of poetry along with other general books. Along with Honorable Professor Gopichand, the name to be mentioned is Professor Nagasusila. The same will be uttered in the contributions of the field to promote literature. This work, which has been published in the book A Peace, Pathway to Love and Harmony, the article has been written jointly. Therefore, I would like to call upon the stage Professor Gopichand and Professor Nagasusila to make us much more enthusiastic. Sir and Madam.
Thank you for the kind words of invitation. Dear poets, a word about coming to Calcutta. Calcutta is mini India. We have been associated with Calcutta for the last 15 years. Our journey to Calcutta is through literature. Many poets from Calcutta come to Guntur to participate in international poetry festivals. So poetry has great bondage, and then we are here because of poetry. So thank you, poets. On the day of Friendship Day, it is the Poets Friendship Day we are celebrating here because of the services. A unique thing we are doing here. That's what I have written to our friends in Europe, saying that we are celebrating friendship, and then I told them that we are celebrating friendship with poetry. It's a unique thing. This is possible because of you poets we are here. So, our efforts to ignite peace. Why we talk of peace? Because there is no peace in the home, in the office, among friends, and in the mind. That's the reason why many of us go to the temples, praying God, asking Him, we want this, we want that, because there are many lack of things, first in our heart and then in our mind. That's the reason why we go to the gods. So what we thought is, why can't we invite the poets so that they could read out the chosen words from their hearts to change the world. So she is with me, she is in the department, she is my colleague. So we walked 12 years, not with peace, but without peace. If there is really peace within us, I think we can't hold poetry festivals. So today I have seen another friend of mine here, Sarbashis, starting his journey for peace. So if we want him to conduct poetry festivals, first of all, he should lack peace. Then he will invite all the poets to change the world with their words. So it is the word that changes the world for the betterment. That is what all the poets do. Just as ma'am was singing the song about Rabindra Sangeet, the last one is about Mukti. So Mukti is also a path to peace. If you have peace, that itself is Mukti.
So for our 12 years, we have been doing a yagna, a word yagna, with the better words of the poets all over India as well as the poets from all the states in India and abroad.
One thing is, better the world because we have bitterness in us. If we have bitterness, you think of bettering the world. The other way around is bettering ourselves with words will reflect in bettering the world. So dear friends, in our world, from times immemorial, we have done wars for peace. A very interesting thing. If you read history, many kings, many emperors have waged wars, thinking of gaining peace. But war may give peace, but that peace contains a great silence, or that silence has a suffering. That's what King Ashoka has seen. And then, after the Kalinga war, he has embraced Buddhism, thinking that Buddhism will give solace. So, dear friends, God created this world with many paradoxes. One such thing is war and peace. We talk of war, thinking of peace. We think of peace and then we prepare ourselves for war. I think we have this experience with our neighboring country, Pakistan. Now and then tension escalates. For what? We want a final solution. What does final solution means? A silence from the other end. That means total annihilation will give silence. So dear friends, man's wants are limited in the beginning, but now our wants are many. When our wants are many and when our resources are limited, we think of trespassing the right manner, and then there will be pain and suffering within us and within our family members. If I am satisfied with one cell phone, I think I will experience lesser pains. As there are revisions and there are latest versions in the market which go beyond my earnings, I crave to gain many things. This craving gives us pain. So there is one way of lack of peace. So we thought of a poem, "Let peace prevail in this world." And then, what are the things that disturb us? We have sat through and then we gave a short poem. We'll read only a part of that poem, part of that. The title is "Let Peace Prevail, as there is no peace." You read the first one.
Countless stones we laid, countless stones we laid. Violence marks our history, monuments for death.
We find monuments of death, maybe soldiers, maybe patriots, and then we honor them with flowers once, twice, or once in a lifetime. We lay flowers with them. Flames of wrath make man spill red blood of innocence. Tears and fears make our life. So our life is surrounded with two things. One is tears, the other one is fears, F-E-A-R-S.
Dance of avarice spreads tips, quarrels, strifes and wars. Left death and ruin in this world.
So the ultimate thing, what we can do is, we can come to the conclusion of the poem. Many stanzas are there. Let us all join hands as strands of straw. Be strong wind, so that we can permeate peace in this world. In the opening session, I am happy listening to the Honorable Minister. A minister sparing time and speaking about peace and literature is one of the rarest things in the country like India. I told this to his face. That's the reason why all the 12 years I couldn't find a suitable minister or politician to be invited to my poetry festival. So I never invited any man belonging to politics, because they come to disturb our peace of mind. Today I have seen in his absence, I am telling, today I have seen a person who has the qualities of a gentleman. He came, he stuck to the point, he spoke about peace. He made us feel that he is one among us. That is the biggest thing I felt here. This is what I am carrying to my state, and then I will say it to all the ministers today. First of all, they come with the police wala guns. Why he is with the gun, I don't know. All the poets are here. We are not going to harm him except with our poetry. And one thing is, assured thing is, we don't read our poetry in his presence, so he is safe. Why this gun wala, I don't know. See, I tell you one thing, really a pathetic thing, I put it in a jovial manner. Previous President of India, can you give me the name? No. President of No. The man who is previous to this person. Pranab Mukherjee. Yeah. Pranab Mukherjee, we have written a letter to our poetry festival, send us your message, further foreigners are coming. So we have his press correspondent is a friend of ours. So I wrote a letter to him. The press correspondent phoned me at about 6 o'clock in the evening saying that, Mr. Gopichand, when is this poultry seminar you are conducting in Andhra Pradesh? Poultry seminar. I was shocked. I said, it is poetry festival. Then he said, no, President is not interested in poetry festival. He is interested in poultry conference. Because India want to flourish in the field of poultry. I have written a note that poets are coming from Japan, America, etc. Then they are thinking of, we are collaborating in poultry improvements in India.
So if it is poultry business, they are very much interested to attend and inaugurate the business.
See, this is the fate of poets and poetry and peace in India. Then I said, Baba, I don't need his message, leave it. I met one of his relatives in Delhi, and then I told, this is the fate of India. He is interested in poultry, okay, but I am interested in poetry. Can't he spare a few words for the human beings? He wants to give a message for poultry. Chicks and hens, only brought up to be cut and eaten in this world. Then what happened is, it is a shock to us. After a week, I received a phone call from Rajmani, the press secretary of the president, saying, sorry, I have posted the message to be put in the book, and also his rare black and white photograph to be pasted on the book, and one request is send 4 copies to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. I am happy.
He sent the message
for
the poetry festival.
Why I have said this
we
is,
put it in the book.
At least a man with a soul, a man with a heart, I think poetry will definitely touch such kind of persons. At last I thought that our president has a heart for words. So this is also one of our experiences. And another point what I want to cite to you is why and how we can change the world. I think you must have read a poem, Tiger, Tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. A famous poem which was in our mind for a long period. So we have taken up peace and violence in a short poem. You read the
World is burning bright. This is the title of the poem. World is burning bright. Life becomes a hub of torment. Man turns a barbaric brute. No scope of values and morals. Fears and tears fill our ways. World is burning bright without peace. Humanity flew away to obscure lands. Peace became a pretty piece in museums. Kindness and loyalty vanished to vapors. Unity and fraternity turn to ashes. World is burning bright without peace.
So two
Love,
elements that are missing in this world is love and trust. Love and trust are missing. So when love and trust are missing, there is no peace of mind.
Love and trust
and hope dragged down to abysmal depths. Selfish motives, crooked missions rule the nations. Cruel tricks and brutal acts reigned all. Men and media merged well to mar more. World is burning bright without peace. Dancing on the seas of rage round the clock. Savagery consumes precious souls without mercy. No place to live in peace. Malls, schools, homes, hallmarks of bomb blasts and insecurity. World is burning bright without peace. This is where we have seen bomb blasts, not only in India but Sri Lanka, in London and America. The schools, malls and religious places are the places for bomb blasts. So there is no peace in this world.
universal peril is settled well at arm's distance. Universal peril is settled well at arm's distance. Humanity is chained everywhere with violence. No hope to dream of free land and no hope to dream of peaceful life. Om, cross and crescent are the witness. The world is burning bright without peace.
So our first witness is our God. Be it Christ, be it Om, or be it mosque. These are the witnesses for bomb blasts. Is there a humanity in this world? Are we human beings? Putting a question to ourselves. Last thing that disturbs peace is what we found is corruption. Corruption has gone deep into our veins that now to unearth, unmask is difficult. So corruption sprouts from schools, spreads in the cells of our hearts and souls, kills all senses and makes man inhuman.
Justice, education, Lord and God. Justice, education, Lord and God. All are brought with filthy money. All are bought with filthy money. God made man, man made corruption. God made man, man made corruption that devoured both.
So man and God are both being devoured by the corruption that was given birth by human beings. So, in this series, one word that clings to all beings in India is Ram, R-A-M, Ram. So for good or bad, we say, hey Ram, why this thing happened? Oh Ram, I did this. This is the echo that goes from our human conscience in India.
As a part of our efforts, we composed a poem, a pretty long poem with 18 short stanzas reflecting the present day problems, issues, troubles and complications that create havoc in the lives of common man. Each stanza is like a short poem propelling some current problem. On the whole, it mirrors the miserable conditions and the sad plight of the circumstances prevailing in the universe. The phrase, Hey Ram, calm our passions, reverberates throughout the poem as a reminder to the humanity that it's high time to awake, arise and cleanse the society at a physical, psychological and social levels. We recited this poem at seminars, conferences and fests to create, only with the hope of creating an awareness among the young and the old. Now we are going to recite that one.
We don't want to take much of your time. We do some 5 stanzas, unique one. We talk of these things among ourselves, but the last line is, Hey Ram, calm our passions, subdue our passions.
Corruption erupts, money gains only concept. Money gains only concept. Hey Ram, calm our passions.
Scams creep into our lives. Neo riches breed new greeds. Hey Ram, calm our passions.
Youth fickles in tight grip. Loyalty, a useless thing. Hey Ram, calm our passions.
We long to wear jeans. Jeans means jeans pants. We long to wear jeans. No time to think of our own genes, about our ancestral things. Hey Ram, calm our passions.
Tissues a big issue. Tissues a big issue. Old parents in old age homes. Old parents in old age homes. Hey Ram, calm our passions.
Fashion parades show primitive instincts in man. Passion parades show primitive instincts in man. Hey Ram, calm our passions.
Om cross and crescent. Om cross and crescent. Ignite fires of wild fury. Hey Ram, calm our passions.
These are the days we buy water, where once water was abundant in this world. And now we are going to buy air also in near future, because the world is filled with carbon dioxide. So we have written this. Our rush for comforts makes the elements too dear. Our rush for comforts make the elements too dear. Hey Ram, calm our passions. So, lastly, what we want to put before the poets is, we made us lose happy worlds by ourselves. God made this world and gave us many things in plenty. We couldn't enjoy the fruits of paradise and went for the forbidden fruit. The forbidden fruits are our comforts. Our comforts disturb the universe and lessen the availability of elements in us. Modern civilization, materialization, our outlook peeled off the protective layers of life. What are the protective layers? Faith, love, and then trust. At last, it has disturbed our hope in future. So, we have opened the Pandora's box, which has done a great damage to the humanity. So we both of us, and also we take our good friend with us, Sabashis, please come here. We appeal to all of you, dear poets. When you think of the world, think of a word. Your word is most powerful. Your words are our words, as the bards of the present day can change the future generation. Your pen is for the betterment of the world.
Powerful weapon.
So, Kalpana Malik, please come here. She is also with us. We went to Ghana on a peace mission. She is with us, and then we were there in the interview, TV interview, talking about world peace. So, dear poets, on the day of friendship, it is also the Poetry Friendship Day today. So let us think of the world. Through our words, definitely we can change the world. I tell you one thing. One of the sincerest persons in the world is the poet. If this is a national seminar, ordinary seminar, I think professors are sitting here. How many people will be sitting in the room and outside the room? Only poets will stick to the chairs, sincerely listening to the other poet or waiting for his turn to read the poem. So definitely poets have patience and poets has a will to change the world. That's the reason why we have traveled so long distances. Both of us, all the three of us, came here only to share these views with you. Isn't it, Kalpana ji? So, he's not sure that whether I'll be coming here, because I'm always busy and then I naturally don't go to the meetings. Even though I know that this is far away from Calcutta, this is the place we love, because this is where he could draw real, sincere poets. Naturally, poets outside the world, we find they pose for a picture and then they vanish. Here, serious poets will be coming. Let us make ourselves there, and then we would appeal. This is an appeal to all of you. Come to the movement of changing the world. Bring peace with words. Thank you for giving us.
It's an open invitation to all the delegates and poets